Alright, hello and welcome to the Dragon FX channel, and welcome to the Asian live stream. My name is Nai and I've been trading the market 6 years. 3 years later I learned SMC. I become profitable 2 years ago following proper risk management and taking advantage of A+ setup only. And right here during this stream, guys, I'm going to go through the trade that I took during the last London session, alright? And it was a great way to start the week with the banger and smashing 52 bips right here for gold, okay? And this is the signal I sent to the Telegram channel during the last London session right here. And along the way I updated you guys 20 pips. Remember to SL to break even, and always guys, what I do is as soon as price gives me 20 pips, I take partials and move my SL to break even. And then right after that, price came into 40 pips, I mentioned to take more partials now, and right after that price gave me 52 pips, smashing the gold in the beginning of the week. Alright, a little after that, price came back and took me out at break even. The reason why I take partials at 20 pips and move my SL to break even, so if something like this happens and price come back and take me out, I make sure to put money in my pocket. Okay, this is the only reason, and I should have done that 6 years ago, but unfortunately I didn't learn about SMC until 3 years ago, and I didn't come profitable with it until 2 years ago, following proper risk management, being patient, looking for A+ setup only, not taking any setup that I see. Alright, let me go ahead and pin this link to the Telegram channel right here. Alright, go ahead and click on this link and join me. Join us to see the analysis and do the analysis together. Alright, and with that being said, I want to go ahead and talk about why and what was the reason behind this trade right here. Okay, so follow me step by step. Okay, at the 15-minute time frame, price created this sell to buy, creating this bullish OB right here, this bullish point of interest right here at the 15-minute time frame, the sell to buy. So I was looking for a retest to this area to capitalize on some buys, and we did get the retest. So right after the retest, I always have 3 confirmations before I take my entry. Alright, first confirmation is a market shift to the upside, creating a change of character to the upside. So the 15 minutes shifted from being bearish to bullish by creating this change of character. This is the first confirmation, guys. Second confirmation, I need a proper retest. In this case, we had this failed fair value gap here that was never retested. Okay, right after price failing this fair value gap, it just rallied to the top, right? Never came back and retested this fair value gap, and for that I was waiting for price to retest deeper right after creating the bullish change of character. So what price did here, price came back to the downside and then just continued to the upside, creating another breakout structure to the upside. This is right here indicating the continuation to the upside. So BOS is continuation, and right after that BOS, I was looking for a retest, and as soon as price retested this fair value gap that was created before the BOS, I was be able to take a position here at 2730 level, setting my stop loss below. Let me show you. Let me take this out. So right at the T retest right here, I will be able to take a position and set my stop loss below this low right here, targeting higher prices. Alright, and as I mentioned on the Telegram channel right here, when I send the signal, right here, if you take a look, I sent a buy range for gold with the SL and TP, right? Right after that, price gave me 20 pips profit. And as soon as price came into 20 pips profit, I was be able to shift my SL to break even and let that baby run risk free. And right after the 20 pips, price gave me another 40 pips, and I took another partials at 40 pips. Right after that, price came to 52 pips, and I was be able to take more partials before price come back and take me out at break even. And this is pretty much why we shift the stop loss to the enter area. For this scenario, if this happens and price decides to come back and take me out, I make sure I put money in my pocket already. Alright, and this is how I keep my winning rate high, guys, by taking partials and moving my ass out to break even. This was the reason behind this trade idea, and was a solid trade. It's a solid way to start the week with smashing 52 pips on gold. Alright, and I'm here now, guys, looking to smash the market again. Now, if you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Nai. I've been trading the market 6 years ago. I started trading the market 6 years ago. 3 years later, I learned SMC, and I became profitable with that strategy 2 years later, following proper risk management and taking A+ setups only. Okay. Since I started this channel, I didn't lose a single trade, and as you see above right here. Now, year to date, I have 86% win rate, but I don't want to talk about that because I cannot prove it to you. But what I can prove to you is, since I started this channel, I did not lose a single trade, and it's all mentioned in this Telegram channel. Every trade I take, I send it here. Every decision I take, I send it here. And everything I do after I take the decision, I send it here too. So I update you guys along the way, so you know how to risk manage properly with me, and so on. All right. So if you haven't joined this Telegram channel, go ahead and click on the link and make sure to join me here. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. All right. So on the 15-minute time frame, price created the sell to buy. The sell to buy right here. The sell to buy that took out this high and possibly going towards this high right here, and this indicating a strong OB, strong bullish OB. Why this is strong OB? This is a strong OB because price went up really quick, leaving orders behind. This is fair value gap right here indicating there's orders was left behind. The price went so fast to the upside, didn't collect these orders. And for that, price love to come back to this area and collect these orders before continuing the bullishness. All right. So this is what I'll be looking for gold today. I'll be looking for a proper retest to this high probability OB. And remember, I only take A+ setups. If I don't see an A+ setup, I don't take it. And this is how I learned to be patient. Being patient is the key in this game. If you're not patient, teach yourself how to be a patient guy. All right. So this is what I'll be looking for gold today. I'll be looking for price to retest this area and create 5 or 15-minute bullish change of character with the body candle close. Retest that change of character to capitalize on some buys. like this. However, if price decided to continue down and break below this low right here at 2720, failing this bullish OB with the body candle close, I'll be looking for a retest, and I'll be looking for a price to create 5 or 15-minute bearish engulfing candle to capitalize on some sells. Make sense? This is what I'll be looking for gold today. And for GJ, let's go ahead and take a look at GJ. GJ is looking pretty bullish right now on the 15-minute time frame, creating a strong OB right here. This is a strong point of interest. And again, why is this strong OB? Because this is the sell to buy that took these highs off, okay? Second, because price went up really quick, creating this fair value gap right here. And this fair value gap indicating there's orders left behind, that price should come back and collect these orders before continuing to the upside. So for me to be able to capitalize on some buys today for DJ, I'll need to see price retest this area and create 5 or 15-minute bullish change of character with the body candle close. Retest that change of character to capitalize on some buys. However, if price decided to come all the way down and break below this low right here at 195.422 with the body candle close, I'll be looking for a price to retest the area and create 5 or 15-minute bearish engulfing candle to be able to capitalize on some sells. Pretty simple, alright? This is the two scenarios that I'll be looking for GJ during this Asia session. Now I do apologize about the inconvenience earlier when I streamed about 30 minutes ago. I don't know what happened. I had some technical issues, but it's all good. Here a new stream for you guys. If you haven't joined this Telegram channel, go ahead and click on the link in the chat. Join me to read the analysis with me. Now if you don't know how to read the analysis, go ahead and ask me and I will explain to you in a way where you understand what I'm looking at. Okay? You know, you don't want to just take an entry off a signal and you don't know why you took that entry. Okay? You want to learn to take an entry on your own. You want to be able to take entry on your own. That way you'll be confident about that entry and be emotion free. And why being emotion free is because right after you press that button, whether a sell or buy, right after you press that button, pretty much everything else is out of your control, if you think about it. Because what can you do? Okay, if price decides to go up and down, you cannot control that. So right after you press the sell or the buy button, it's out of your control. So if things out of your control, why being emotional about it? Think about it. Okay, that's why you need to learn how to read the analysis, and you need to learn to be able to take the entry on your own instead of just following somebody's signal and being signal monkey. Okay, so please do not be a signal monkey. Ask me, I'll teach you how to do analysis on your own. I'll teach you how to take an entry on your own, right? And I'll walk you through the entry too, like this one right here. I sent a buy range for gold with the exact SL and TP. And not only that, right after that, I told you what to do. 20 pips. Remember to SL to break even, right? 40 pips, take more partials. 52 pips, take more partials. Solid sniper entry. Very, very solid sniper entry, guys. Okay, zero drawdown, and that's what I like to do. And to be able to do that, you have to look for an A+ setups only with a proper risk management. You have to be patient. You have to let the price give you an entry. You don't want to be chasing an entry. All right. So far for gold, let's go ahead and take a look created a 15-minute bullish OB, and this is the OB. This is the sell to buy that took these highs, leaving a fair value gap behind. Actually, fair value gap. There's another one here. That price didn't test yet. This is how you tell there's volume in the market by creating fair value gaps along the way. Now, let's say, for example, if this sell to buy right here created no fair value gaps, then I cannot tell if there is a volume in the market or not, because there's no orders left behind. But if there's fair value gaps, what does this mean? This means price have to come back and collect these fair value gaps at some point before continuing to the upside. Make sense? So this is why I'll be looking at these two scenarios right here. I need to see price retest to this bullish OV right here. To capitalize on price, I need to see three confirmations. Confirmation number one, bullish change of character. Confirmation number two, retest that change of character. Alright? Confirmation number one, retest the OV. Confirmation number two, create a bullish change of character. Confirmation number three, retest that change of character. Okay, let me say that again. I probably said it wrong at first. Right after price retest this area, I need to see three confirmations before I take a decision for buys. Okay, confirmation number one, price retest this area. This is telling me that price is coming back, collecting the orders that was left behind, and coming back to this point of interest to so many people that be waiting for price to come back here and take a decision. Confirmation number two, create a bullish change of character. Confirmation number three, retest that change of character to be able to capitalize on some buys. And during the last stream, I was talking about rule number one that I was gonna be having in this channel right here. So as of right now, we have rule number one. And what is rule number one? Rule number one, no retest, no entry. Period. If we don't see a retest, we don't take an entry. And it's pretty simple. Why? Because a retest, it gives you a better price. It gives you a discounted price to enter. You don't want to be just taking a buy from here when price could come back and retest this or retest this and retest this. Instead, you'd be looking at price to come below the 50% level, retesting the discount area, and then you'll be able to take a position at a discount price so you can be able to make money and have a tighter stop loss. Because if you think about it, if you take a position right here, your stop loss is going to be below this low right here. And that's like 54 pips right there. So why instead just wait for price to come back here and take a position of a change of character right here at the retest and have a 22 or 20 25 pips stop loss instead of 50. Make sense? So this is how we capitalize on sniper entries following these three confirmations, and it has given me a high win rate. Year to date, I have an 86% win rate. Since I started this YouTube channel and this Telegram channel, I did not lose a single trade, and as you see, I'm on my hand. And all these trades were mentioned live or on this Telegram channel. So if you haven't joined this Telegram channel, go ahead and click on the link. Join this community that I'm building here to have more fun trading Asia, London, and here in Switzerland. Because honestly, I'm sick of celebrating trades on my own. Okay, I do the analysis, I wait for my plan to work out, and when my plan play out, I take the entry, and then when I win the trade, I'm the only one happy. So why not have a community where we all learn the smart money concepts, we all learn how to risk management, and we all learn how to be patient, and we all be happy about the trade. Why not? And that way, I make it more fun instead of just being alone. Okay, and we have in YouTube not having this error message again. Hopefully it doesn't stop my stream. There's some technical issues today. I'm not sure why, but let's see. Hopefully this stream doesn't end, and if it ends, I'm gonna have to go ahead and introduce myself again. My name is Nai. I've been trading the market 6 years, guys. 3 years ago, I learned SMC. And I didn't become profitable with it until 2 years later, following proper risk management and looking for A+ setups only. And also, the more you trade, the more you start recognizing spares and setups. Like this one right here, right? Before I become profitable, what I was doing, I was only waiting for the point of interest to be tapped and then just take an entry of the retest instead of just waiting for the confirmation. Okay, and that's what a lot of people do. As soon as price comes back to this area, they will just enter a position here of that retest. But in reality, price just came all the way down here. Okay, without a confirmation, price just might come back moving down, breaking below the slope, indicating to a lot of traders that price is going down. So just like this, I used to do as soon as price come back, retest, I'll enter a position. Right after I enter a position, price just keep dumping and dumping, dumping, take me out and give me a loose. So I was like, you know what? I need some confirmations. I need to confirm that price is going to move up after retesting this area. And the confirmations are pretty simple. Retest, change of character with the body candle closed. Retest that change of character to capitalize on some buys. Okay, volume. Look at that. Did I mention there's volume or not? Without using an indicator. Literally 0 indicators for volume. And I mentioned there's volume in the market. There are value gaps. This one alone indicating there's volume in the market. You don't need an indicator for that. Check test 1, 2, check test 1, 2. Alright. Mic is working. Now, what do you need to understand about smart money concept is a few things. Okay? Market structures, OBs, fair value gaps, market shifts, liquidity, risk management. Be able to take a peek at the news, see if there's high impact news. Because for me, I don't trade the news. I trade after the news. I see what price do after the news, and based on that, I take A+ setups. Risk management, analysis, top-down analysis. That's pretty much the strategy. Okay, we got market structure, we got OB, fair value gaps, market shifts, retracements, liquidity, inducements, manipulations, risk management, analysis. And once you start understand each one of those, which means it's not that hard to understand. You just need to think about it. And once you start understanding each one of those, you're pretty much on your own. You start making money on your own. You don't follow nobody's signal. And by the way, most of these guys that send signals, it's not even their signal, guys. They're just copying a signal. They don't even know what is the trade idea behind it. You don't want to be one of them. You don't want to be taking a signal without knowing the trade idea, the reasons behind it. Please do not be a signal monkey. Because I was. Okay? I was like that. Until I felt that what I'm doing is wrong and I need to start doing research. And when I started doing my research, I came across XAU USD for 20 pounds. And as soon as I started learning about the strategy, it made sense to me. And I'm sure it's going to make sense to you. Once you start asking, if you don't understand what you will be asked, if you don't know how to identify an OB, ask. Fair value gap, how to identify, how to identify a market change from bearish to bullish, ask. Okay? Let me check if my stream here running clearly because I've been having difficulty issues. Alright, we're live and it's running smoothly. Right, I have updated you guys here in the Telegram channel about what I'll be in gold this Asian session. And oh my days, didn't I mention there's volume in the market? I did mention there's volume in the market without using any indicator, because if you take a look here, I use 0 indicators. The only indicator I use is the session indicator to show me where's the Asian session, the Euro session. Now, right about 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, I said, guys, there's volume in the market. And why I see volume in the market? Because the sell to buy that was created before taking these highs off, creating this OV, along the way, it created fair value gaps. Fair value gaps indicating that there's volume in the market. And why is that? Because there's in between these fair value gaps, there's orders left behind. A lot of people will place a buy limit here, waiting for price to come back and trigger the entry so they can capitalize on some buys. But price went up real quick, didn't collect these orders, and for that, price loved to come back to this area and collect these orders that were left behind. And this indicates that there's volume in the market because price moved up real quick. And this is what's happening right now. Look at this candle. This is like, guys, this is 20 minutes candle. Okay? This move from here to here, giving me on the Fibonacci, giving me the discount area is below this fair value gap. So at least price needs to come back below the 50% area to my discount level, to my point of interest area. And only when price come back here, I'll be interested. This is why this is point of interest. A lot of buyers will be waiting for price to come back to this area to buy at a better price and have kind of salvage instead of just buying. By the way, this is the highest high that price created. This is the highest high of all time. Okay? So do not, please, do not be looking at taking any position here. If price wants to continue to the upside, so what? Let it be. Do not chase an enter. Let the enter come to you. Do not chase the enter, right? And this is the highest time of all time. This is the highest high of all time. Please do not take a position here. Don't chase an enter. And I know a lot of people will see, oh wow, it's going up. All right, let me enter the market, okay? And maybe on the 1 minute time frame, they'll have like stop rules right here, right here, right here. It doesn't make sense when we have fair value gap. It doesn't make sense to take a buy because, like I said, price love to come back to these fair value gaps like these orders that was left behind. So for me, if I don't see a proper retracement, if I don't see a proper retest, even let's say price retested this area, I need 3 confirmations to take the decision. And this is how I get my time. Because let me tell you what I do. You know what I do? Okay? What I used to do before is, as soon as price, it's like this, as soon as price retest my point of interest, I'll take an enter, I'll take a buy, and then what price do after that, just keep dumping and dumping and take me out at my stop loss. So as soon as I started waiting for 3 confirmations to be showing, I kept my 86% here. Now I cannot prove that to you, but what I can prove to you is since I created this channel, and since I created this Telegram channel and this YouTube channel, I haven't lost a single trade. If you take a look above right here, all these trades I took mentioned in this Telegram channel, and some of them were live. And all because these 3 confirmations that I'm taking. Confirmation number 1 and rule number 1 as well. Like during the last stream, I put this rule, and this is rule number 1. And then in the long term, we're gonna have so many rules. So rule number 1: no retest, no entry. Okay. So what are the 3 confirmations? First confirmation, retest. Second confirmation, creating 5 or 15-minute bullish change of character. And why is that? The change of character, it indicates market shifts from bearish to bullish. Once we see that market shift from bearish to bullish, then I'll be more confident on taking the buy instead of just taking the buy at the retest. Third confirmation, retest the change of character. So remember, no retest, no entry. Okay? First confirmation, retest. Second confirmation, bullish engulfing, bullish change of character. Third confirmation, retest that change of character to capitalize on some buys. And this is the plan for GJ during this Asia session, guys. However, if price decides to take this low and breaking below this OB with body candle close, then I'll be looking for a retest, and then I'll be waiting for a bearish engulfing candle. It can be 5 or 15 minutes, but as long as I see a bearish engulfing candle, I'll be taking the sell. Now on the buy, we don't need a bullish engulfing candle. Why? Because it's pro trend. We are following the trend. The market is pretty bullish. So all we need to see is a retest, change of character to the upside of the body candle close. Retest that change of character to look for some buys. Alright, now if you're new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Nai, and I've been trading the market 6 years. I started doing SMC 3 years ago, and I became profitable 2 years later, following proper risk management and taking A+ setups only. And if you haven't joined this Telegram channel, I have the link pinned in the chat. Go ahead and click on the link, join me here. This is where I send the analysis. Go ahead and read the analysis. Read the 2 scenarios, the buy scenario and the sell scenario. Now, if you don't understand how to read it, ask me a question, and I'll explain it to you. And once you start understanding how to read the analysis, you're gonna see it having itself. Excuse me. Once you start realizing how the market moves, okay, this is gonna make sense to you. And once it starts making sense to you, you can be on your own. You don't need to be following anybody's signals. You can be on your own. You can do your own one-to-one analysis, just like this one right here. You can follow the plan on your own, and you can take the enter on your own confidently. And why I say confidently? Because once you start seeing the strategy is working and it's bringing you results, every 10, every 15 trade you win, you lose one, then you're gonna be addicted to it. Only if you follow the plan. No, if you're not patient enough, like some people I know, they see criteria number 1 has been met, criteria number 2 has been met, but criteria number 3 hasn't been met. But it's okay. I have 2 confirmations. Let me take it. And then after you take it, you realize how important it was to see confirmation number 3, the engulfing candle, to be shown on the chart before you take the decision. So only if you follow the plan, you can go emotionless. And once you start taking trades emotion-free, your life is going to be much easier and you're going to be profitable as soon as you start leaving the emotions on the side. Now, if you think about it, right after you click that button, whether it's a sell or a buy, right after you click the button, pretty much everything is out of your control. So when everything is out of your control, why being emotional about it? It doesn't make sense. But when you're following a proper risk management and you're following your plan and you're being patient, you're not just chasing an entry, you let the entry come to you, you be very confident pressing that button, and you can just throw your phone away or whatever you're using to trade with, knowing your plan is going to work, because it has give you 15 wins in a row, 10 wins in a row, right? 20 wins in a row. And then you lose one time. And that one time you lost because of manipulation or inducement. It's okay. On to the next. And you can see the loss you took as an expenses for your business. Now every business has an expenses, right? If you have a shop, if you have a grocery shop, or you have a phone store, you gotta pay the rent, you gotta pay the bills and all that. There's no business for free. And same right here. The lose you take every 10 wins, this is your expenses. Just like you paid your bills. Okay, music a bit loud. Okay, I'm sorry. 1 second. Let me see. That should be better right here. So it's okay to lose. It's okay to lose. But what's not okay is to lose a lot. That's not okay. There's something wrong. If you lose a lot, then there's something wrong. But if you win 10 trades and then lose 1 or 2, then your strategy is working. There's nothing to worry about. Okay? Understanding the SMC strategy is not that hard. If you just understand the basic stuff, which is market structure, OB, fair value gaps, how to identify a fair value gap, how to identify there's a volume in the market using zero indicators. Zero indicators. You don't need no indicator. Okay? Retracements, liquidity, and it's very important to be able to spot a liquidity, because why? If you don't know where's the liquidity, then you are being the liquidity. Okay? If you don't know how to spot a liquidity, then you are being the liquidity. Following proper risk management. When you have a proper risk management and then you take a decision, you're not gonna just be sitting looking at the candle. Oh no, it's going wild. It's going against my trade. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. Oh no, fuck, I lost. You're not gonna do that because you're following proper risk management. You know your win rate. If you lose this trade, it's okay. I'm gonna win the 10 trades after. So there's pretty much small amount of things to learn about the important things. Not a lot. And once you start understanding these things, it's gonna make sense to you. Like a market shift, okay? Let me go ahead and give you a live example. Let me give you an example here about what's a market shift, okay? What's a market structure? Guys, market structure is price creating highs and lows, just like this. This is market structure. Price is breaking structure to the upside by breaking above the last higher high. So this is market structure. Now, when do we see market shift? Only if price decides to break below this low right here, indicating bearish change of character, indicating the market has shifted from bullish to bearish. As simple as that. This is what market shift is. And the same thing for the bearish scenario. Now if price going bearish, creating lower low and lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, and then create a higher high, breaking above the last lower high. This is market shifted from bearish to bullish on whatever time frame. If it's the 5-minute time frame, or if it's the 5-minute time frame, or whatever, the hour, daily, monthly, yearly, whatever. This indicating market has shifted from bearish to bullish by creating a change of character, just like this. You see how simple that was? So as soon as you start understanding the main things for the smart money concept, it's gonna make sense to you. Alright? Now if you haven't joined this Telegram channel, please go ahead and join. I'm not going to charge anybody a single cent, guys. Not going to, this is not my goal. My goal here is to show everybody the strategies that has been working for me. And it's only for one reason. Just to make it more fun. Because trading is pretty long. Guys, trading is pretty long.